Hello, this is Tim with Knowledge is Power Training and Tutoring. Today we have a practice question posted on our website at www.facebook.com/nopowertutoring. And this practice question comes from ACT's website. You'll see we have the link posted down here. So there are other questions that we're going to try and get to. Well, today let's go ahead and start with our question. The question reads, in quadrilateral PQRS below, sides PS, that's this side here, and side QR, that's this side over here, are parallel for what values of x? Now, when I look at this question, my first inclination is that x is going to be equal to 112 degrees. Now, if this were a parallelogram, that would absolutely be the case, but it didn't tell us that this is a parallelogram, therefore I cannot make that assumption. Since this is a quadrilateral and not a parallelogram, we cannot assume that that S is the same angle as Q. See, parallelogram implies that PS and QR are parallel to each other and that PQSR are parallel to each other. But the question didn't give us that, so we can't make that assumption. So what I've done here is I've taken this image, I've rotated it, and I've extended some lines, the lines that are parallel. So I've drawn out these parallel lines, and what we have now are parallel lines cut by a transversal, which is a fancy way of saying another line. And we're actually going to be looking for adjacent interior angles. Now, we know that the angle of a line is 180 degrees. We know this is 70, so we know that this angle over here, whatever this is going to add up to 180 with the 70. Now we have some rules here that says this angle on the outside is going to be the same thing as this angle on the inside. That's alternate interior angles. So this means that 70 plus x is going to add up to 180 degrees, which, as we know, is 110. So going back to our problem, the answer is going to be D. If you have any questions, please feel free to come out to the page and post. I'd be more than happy to respond to any comments. And please check back on the site next week for new questions, and thank you for taking the time to visit us.